Alabama is full of ghost stories.
Tales guaranteed to keep you awake at night.
But are these stories based on fact?
Or a result of imagination?
Will we find proof of the afterlife?
It may get spooky in here.
What is it about the month of October that sends an eerie chill up our spines? As those hot summer days begin to bleed into cool autumn nights, and the leaves begin to fall from the trees. Is it the joy of seeing regular homes turn into places only seen in nightmares? Seeing the children, eagerly picking out Halloween costumes, getting ready to go house to house, stocking up on candy. Is it the comfort we feel snuggling up to a loved one while we watch a horror movie marathon? What is it that makes us yearn for the feeling of being scared? Every October, thousands of people travel to haunted house attractions, looking to spend even just a little bit of time escaping reality, and entering the mindset that they are living out their very own horror movie. For some people, visiting these places just doesn't seem like enough. They don't simply want to visit a haunted house attraction. They want to build and create the places that keep us awake at night. But what happens if the house you buy to run your haunted house turns out to actually be haunted? That's exactly what happened to Todd Chandler, owner and operator of Columbia Manor. We left the comfort of our homestead, setting off on a 4-hour road trip to the manor. It was here where the real questions were asked. We've been driving on these lonely country roads for a while now, and where are the people? Where do you people who live out here get gas? Where? Do you use the methane from the cows? Because there's an abundance of cows. Where do you people shop? I need to know. Do you guys just... I mean, the abundance of cows, you can make as many steaks as you want, I guess. But I'm sure you guys have seen the Flintstones when they're, running in the background. It's just the same picture, just looping back and forth. It's kind of what it's like when we go and shoot these episodes. We drive down this lonely... Yeah, that's prime Bigfoot territory right there. As we made our way to the manor, taking a moment to pass by the location for our third episode, we started brushing up on the history of the house to try and figure out who or what may be haunting it. Columbia Manor was first built in 1864. The manor was originally meant to be a college, but eventually became a hospital. In the late 1800s, the manor was converted into a sanitarium, where victims of a disease known as pellagra could be safely quarantined from society. Pellagra is a disease that causes delusions, or mental confusion. It's also known to cause dementia, severe depression, and scaly skin lesions. In some cases, especially in the late 1800s, pellagra also led to death. Columbia Manor had several natural deaths due to the disease, but disease wasn't the only thing that contributed to the house's death toll. Back before Todd was using the house to terrify both young and old, the manor belonged to Dr. John Yarborough. He worked both day and night to help the patients who were quarantined in the house, most of which spent their last days confined to the manor. There was even a whole section of the manor being used as the children's wing, back when the house was extended and had another level. Tragically, one night a fire broke out in the manor, claiming most of the top floor and completely destroying the children's wing, claiming the lives of several children who were quarantined there. Even to this very day, workers and visitors alike can still randomly catch a whiff of what smells like the burning wood from the fire, something we personally experienced in the dark hallway during our initial walkthrough. People also claim to have seen, heard, and felt the presence of a little girl in the house. Could she have been one of the many children who lost her life in the fire? There were several tragedies that have taken place in Columbia Manor over the years. It's easy to see how some of these spirits could have lingered behind. But according to the stories, not all deaths were natural or accidental. Dr. John Yarborough spent most of his time at the manor, treating those who were affected by pellagra. Being around his staff for several hours a day, it was only a matter of time before rumors began to spread that the doctor was having an affair with one of his nurses. While many people believed that these were just rumors and speculation, word made it to Yarborough's wife, who confronted both John and the nurse at the manor. And according to the legend, it wasn't long after that Dr. John Yarborough took his own life in the living room of the manor. And supposedly, not too much longer after that, the nurse hung herself from the chandelier in the front entrance of the mansion. Could the story of this forbidden love still be lingering in the many twists, turns, and secret passages of Columbia Manor? Given the house's tragic history, it's no wonder that when you first walk inside, you are greeted with the feeling of unseen eyes watching you from the shadows. From countless deaths due to disease, fire, possible murders, and suicide. Even being alone inside the mansion, you never truly feel that way. Something Sean and I experienced while doing our initial walkthrough and filming B-roll shots for the episode.
You said you saw it go this way, though?
Yeah, like, she was sitting in there, and I just see this shoulder, like, right here at this door, and it just, like, walked down the hallway.
After learning the history of the house, we decided that it was time to sit down with the man behind the madness. We were interested to find out exactly what it takes to buy an old house, find actors who are willing to stand in the dark waiting for the next victim to come around the corner, work day in and day out to make it as spooky as it can possibly be, and end up creating one of Alabama's most popular haunted house attractions. From a plethora of special guests, to letting paranormal investigators like ourselves stay the night in the manor. We were honored to be the very first group of investigators to actually sleep overnight in the manor during our investigation. So join our group as we explore the secrets and passageways of Columbia Manor.